Today I'm going to share a moving meditation that supports digestion and assimilation for optimal nourishment. And I've decided to share this because in March I traveled a lot, and as careful as I am, I have celiac disease, as many of you know. I maybe got some cross-contamination, which flared me up a bit. So I've been returning to this moving meditation that I created, and it's really been supporting me. I also have the honor of supporting many people in my practice that have digestive issues, and they can have a lot of setbacks and anxiety around that situation. So this meditation will help bring about some peace and calmness, I hope. And it's a longer meditation, so try to give yourself the gift of self-care and do this meditation. But if you can't fit it in, just pick and choose pieces of it that really speak to you at that moment. So the first thing we're going to do is really check in and do some noticing with our body. And then we're going to move into a combination of modalities such as brain gym. I'm going to bring in some of the positional release and layer some breath work on top of it. And that positional release work comes from my manual therapy training for the viscera. So in other words, for the organs. And then we'll do some reflex integration work as well, because reflexes are very tied into GI health and digestion and those systemic outcomes being more at ease. So let's go ahead and get started. All you need for this is a water bottle. And if you have a big ball, great, but if you don't, you can put your legs up on an ottoman or the seat of a chair. So let's begin with that noticing. Get comfortable, and you can do this lying down as well. And you can close your eyes. You get extra credit for closing your eyes on the ball for balance. And just gently place your hands on your abdomen. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And start bringing your attention to the sensations that are there. Let's go through and give this area some descriptions. I encourage you to go with what bubbles up first and not embellish or judge, just notice. So give this area a color, and then give this area a number. There's no scale like 0 to 2 or 0 to 10. And give this area a texture. Is it smooth like silk? Coarse like sandpaper? Next, give this area a sensation. Is it cramping? Is it tight? Is it bloated or at ease? And lastly, give this area an emotion. What emotion resides here? There's always emotional components with our GI health. And something to think about, serotonin is actually produced in the GI system and not in the brain as many people think. So that mind-body gut health connection is very strong, and I feel very often overlooked. So hopefully by doing this meditation, you'll have greater awareness and integration for this process. So now that you have some noticing in this area, let's set an intention. And remember, when we set an intention, we want to ask for what we want and not what we don't want. So your intention would not be helpful if you said something like, I have decreased cramping and pain in my abdomen. So instead, if you said something like, I have ease and comfort in my abdomen, that would work. I'm going to set an intention today that you're welcome to use or embellish or create your very own intention. I'm going to set the intention that my digestion happens with ease and I assimilate my food for optimal nourishment. So again, my digestion happens with ease, and I'm going to add comfort, ease and comfort. And I assimilate my food with ease for optimal nourishment. So again, you're welcome to use that intention, and you'll find that it will change even throughout this moving meditation. So now that we've set the intention, let's go ahead and take a sip of water. And today my water has a little bit of lemon, fresh squeezed lemon juice in it, because it really helps that digestive process. And then into brain buttons. So one hand on the belly button, the other hand makes a C. Bring that C to where the collarbones and the breastbone intersect, and just gently rub that area. Bringing a sense of clarity and ease to your body. And then into a very gentle cross crawl, wrist to opposite thigh. Nice and slow. Keep your breathing going in a gentle, easy way. And then we're going to go into some of that positional release and layer some breath. So the right foot comes forward slightly, the right knee bends. Place your hand over on the right side of the abdomen and rotate your hips slightly to the left. Now drop your right hand to the right foot and hold this position, taking some deep breaths in. And exhale. Deep breath in again. And exhale. Now, if you're interested, this is an area that we're working on that is for the cecum, to help with ease and digestion at the cecum. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Now, take a deep breath in, arms up overhead, feel the abdominal wall stretch and lengthen, and then relax those arms down. And if you feel comfortable, go a little wider, and this time we'll bend the knees as we take that deep breath in, and then exhale and lower. Now, we're going to switch to the other side and work on a focus for the sigmoid colon area. Take the left foot slightly forward, rotate your hips to the left. Now, slightly bend your head down, and then take your left ear to your shoulder. Keeping the hands here, take a deep breath in and exhale. And again. And exhale. Now, keep breathing. You might feel like you're playing a little game of Twister, but these are some positional releases to help put ease in the organs there, specifically the digestive organs. And then coming back to the center. And there are more for that area, but we just selected those two areas to create ease on both sides of the digestive system. So now we're going to take, speaking of ease, we're going to take this moving meditation down to the mat and do some gentle work on the mat as well. So first thing on the mat, we're going to go ahead and revisit our cross crawl from earlier. So a very gentle cross crawl here. It can feel really nice when you take gravity out of the picture. It creates greater ease. And since ease is part of our intention, it's just a nice place to work here. And then go ahead, place the feet firmly on the mat, arms long beside you, and you're going to lift into a bridge. Just holding in this position if you can. You'll feel a little work back here, but holding this position, you can just feel those organs just find a little bit of ease. Gravity isn't pushing them down, just kind of letting them relax and fall back into place. And then slowly, slowly, slowly pouring down. If your body permits you to move segmentally, or you can just keep that neutral spine position and lift and lower. And again, connect the feet to the mat, lift the hips up, and slowly lowering down. Now, many of you have done bridges before, but now hopefully you'll bring awareness to the idea that your organs get a little bit of ease in the top position. So go ahead and hold here for a few seconds and just enjoy that. And then slowly, slowly, slowly pouring down. You can do a couple more of these. And finding ease of this position. And then slowly, slowly, slowly pouring down. And from here, I'm going to have you straighten your legs out, arms at your side, and just start some gentle rhythmic movement. Ideally, your head will be back to the center. And just very gentle, but when you start to move your feet in this way, you'll notice that it travels through your whole body and up into your head. And this is part of the rhythmic movement work that helps to support integrating our reflexes. And when there's digestive challenges, those reflexes get shut down. So this is a really wonderful thing to do for yourself. And remember, all of these can be taken out as a standalone. You could just decide to come home from work and lie on the floor and do this and a hookup, for example. And then very gently roll to the side and come on up. We're going to do a little work on all fours. So if your wrists don't permit you to do this, you can just skip this part and do some further bridging or lie on your back and do some breathing. So on all fours, we're going to revisit that cross crawl again, but in a unique way. You're going to slide the opposite arm and leg out until they can slide no further than lift and bring it in. Touch the hand to the thigh. Repeating this, reaching out. Feel the empowerment of the back line of the body and also feeling that integration that comes from the cross crawl. And we're switching sides, so slide until you can slide no further, lift, and then bring it underneath you to the center to connect in the midline of the body. Let your breath flow with ease. And then coming back in. So we're going to alternate for just a few. Remember, this is a very gentle, easy, moving meditation. So you're going to reach out, bring it in, out, and lower. Reach out, in, out, and lower. Let's do two more. Reach out, in, out, and lower. Reach out, in, out, and lower. Now you can stretch back, open the legs a little wider into a child's pose, and just feel your abdomen relax between the support of your thighs. Deep breath in and exhale. And coming back up on all fours, and find your neutral spine. So you might need to do a little spinal exploration to find your neutral, meaning there's a little bit of an inward curve at the low back, a little bit of an outward curve at the mid back, and then that inward curve at the cervical spine or neck. So keeping this position, let your abs drop. Now exhale, hug your belly, wrap around, and feel your abdominals engage as if they're hugging your midsection. And then relax. Big exhale, wrap around, hold, 2, 3, 4, and then relax. Big exhale, wrap the abdominals around, hug the belly, 2, 3, 4, and relax. One more time. Exhale, hold, 2, 3, 4, and relax. So our abdomens take a lot of stress when there's digestive issues, so it's important to kind of give a little love to your belly. So hugging that abdomen with your breath, engaging the transversus abdominis, can help you feel a sense of connection. Now, the other thing to think about is you don't want to walk around with that constantly engaged, that compresses the organs. So you do want to get used to releasing, relaxing, and engaging. And then throughout your day with function, those abdominal support girdle muscles will kick in as they should, but you shouldn't walk around with them constantly in a state of tension. That's really not healthy for your organs. So let's go ahead and return to our back for the last portion of this meditation. Let's revisit the cross crawl. So coming back in, it's always a wonderful exercise to do. And just very gently reaching across. And then get your big ball, and if you have the ottoman instead, just rest your legs on the big ball. Arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. You can place one hand or both hands on your abdomen. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now this is just a great place to come to put ease in the low back and the spine, get out of gravity's way, but it's also very gentle and supportive for your abdominal area as well. Now you can place the heels on the ball, push the ball away from you and towards you, and just feel again gentle movement that supports your GI system. Should always feel good. If anything doesn't feel good, then stop, reassess. Maybe you need to check your form, or perhaps it's just not the right movement for you on that day. And in and out, you can even make some gentle circles. Your low back will love you for this. And then go ahead and reverse the direction. Gentle with ease. And put your legs back on the ball. And we're going to do our hookup to finish this meditation a little bit differently today. We're going to do it on the ball. So cross one ankle over the other, bring the arms in front like you're going to clap but miss, turn the palms together, interlace the fingers, and bend the elbows, relaxing the arms onto the body. Now, if your upper extremity doesn't allow you to do this, just do this. You can do an X. So holding this position and breathing, just feeling a sense of ease and comfort, and allowing your system to completely relax. One more deep breath in and exhale. And then uncross, going to phase 2 of the hookup. Fingertips together or palms, whatever speaks to you in this moment, and the ankles are uncrossed. Now, keeping your legs on the ball, supporting your body in this way, put your hands back on your abdomen. And let's check back in. Let's do some more noticing to see where we are as compared to before at the beginning of this meditation. So give this area a color. Give this area a number. What texture is in this area now? And next, what sensation is here? And lastly, what emotion resides there? Now, take a moment to note what you have now versus what you had at the beginning. And sometimes you'll feel shifting right after the meditation. Sometimes it's within a few hours or a few days. But just noticing what's going on here, if anything's different. And if it isn't, be sure not to judge that. Just notice it. There's more work to be done always. And let's restate our intention. So my intention was something like this. I have ease and comfort around digestion. I assimilate my food or my nutrition with ease for optimal nourishment. So just revisiting that intention, and I know I've been carrying some version of that intention through the last few weeks as I've been working on this myself. And you may wish to write down intentions and revisit them, and also it's really powerful to write down your before and after sensations and keep record of those for a few days in a journal form so that you have that information. I hope that you found this meditation helpful, and remember, you can pick out pieces that really speak to you. You don't have to do the whole meditation because it is a little bit longer than some of the other meditations I've shared. And I wish you ease and comfort with all of your health, but especially your digestion. So thanks for joining. If you found this helpful and you know someone else who would benefit from it, please feel free to share.